hopefully you enjoy looking at our pain. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rob and I are here at Lake Orlik, and we decided to take advantage of the cold winter and do a little bit of Wim Hofing. So we are at the lake. It is really cold. I think it's -1 degree Celsius, which is around 30 degrees Fahrenheit right now, outside temperature. I have no idea what the water is, but we're going to do 2 minutes in the water. But first we have to brace ourselves and prepare the body a little bit with some Wim Hof breathing. So I thought I would take you guys along, and then at the end of the video I'm going to go through why we would do this, like why anyone would subject themselves to the cold like this voluntarily, what the benefits of cold exposure are, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy looking at our pain while we suffer in the water for 2 minutes.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone.
Hey everybody, I'm currently back in Brussels, back in the land of warm and dry things compared to that last clip at Lake Orlik. It's about a week later, and I promised in the previous clip that I would share at the end of this video some of the benefits to this Wim Hof method, why you might want to practice cold exposure and the breathing in conjunction. And from my research, as I've been practicing this method now for about 2 years, there's a lot of benefits to practicing this for the body. So I'll leave more of the detailed studies if you also want to nerd out in the description box below that go into how they have tested Wim Hof, as well as participants that he's trained if you want to look into some of the science and what happens specifically to our cells and our autonomous nervous system, all that jazz. But the 2 biggest points I want to share with you all today for you to take away are inflammation and brown fat. So going first off inflammation. The conjunction of breathing and cold exposure can help to reduce inflammation within the body. And I've made videos on here on the channel about inflammation and ways to decrease it or reduce it, because inflammation, there are a few different kinds of inflammation, but bad inflammation can be caused by things like stress, lack of sleep, sugar, the things that we tend to encounter in our day-to-day lives in modern society. And it's important to counterbalance this with specific techniques to help reduce inflammation, because long-term continuous inflammation in the body can lead to things like disease and a whole host of issues. So this is one really easy way, and it's completely free, to reduce inflammation within the body. The second thing is brown fat. So we have 2 kinds of fat within the body, brown fat tissue and white fat tissue. And brown fat tissue is something actually that we're born with and is a way to release energy within the body, whereas white fat stores energy within the body. So it used to be thought by scientists that from 9 months in babies, our brown fat tissue stores start to decrease because of the lifestyles that we lead, and we don't really need it. But unfortunately for us, Wim Hof has proven this completely false, and one really efficient way to up our brown fat stores within the body is by exposing ourselves to cold on a regular basis. And brown fat is especially important because it releases energy directly to the cell, so it makes you more powerful, as opposed to the white fat, which just kind of holds on to the energy. It doesn't really do much to serve you. And the minimum temperature that you need to expose yourself to, if you're going to choose the cold water route, as I did in the previous clip, is 18 degrees Celsius. I'll put the equivalent in Fahrenheit now on the screen. But you can do this either by submerging yourself in a lake, as I did, by taking cold showers, by coming and putting yourself into an ice bath. Any of those ways would work, but I would suggest starting small, so maybe with 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and then slowly increasing your time from there once you get more comfortable, and of course adding in the breathing, as it helps to calm the body, because the initial reaction is going to be to hyperventilate and to freak out. If you're not used to doing this, your body's going to say, why are you making me stay in cold water? This is super uncomfortable. So the breathing will help counteract that, as well as give your body the right signals that it needs to calm down and to start to make the processes necessary to increase your brown fat stores. And as I mentioned, I'll link to all the studies that have been done with Wim Hof down below in the description box if you'd like a more in-depth look. But for now, I'll leave it here to keep the video nice and short. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really encourage you to try this challenge out, whether you happen to have a lake nearby your house, or a bucket of ice, or even if it's just in the shower for a few minutes. It can really benefit your body, and it's a free way to boost your immune system, especially with all that's going on now in the world. I'm not going to mention the thing that shall not be named, but also as I film this in winter, it's just nice to take advantage of all of the immune boosting activities that we have at our disposal, and this is just one of them. This is actually also one of the weekly challenges that I have in my newest ebook, Get Aligned. The link to that will also be in the description box below. We have a little community now, Get Aligned community, that are following along on the ebook, and it's just different practices that you can introduce each week to benefit your mental, physical, and emotional health. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, or you learned something, don't forget to drop a big thumbs up. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm on here, helps support my channel, and consider subscribing to join our little family. I upload new videos every week. So thank you all again, and until next time, ciao guys.